What is the Hall of Judgment? Have you ever wondered what happens after we leave this world? In ancient Egyptian culture, the Hall of Judgment plays a vital role in the afterlife journey. This concept is prominently featured in the funerary text known as the Book of the Dead. It is the place where the deceased faces a critical assessment to determine if they are worthy of entering the afterlife. In this hall, the god Osiris, who rules the underworld, presides over the judgment process. The deceased stands before Osiris and a group of 42 divine judges. Each judge is responsible for evaluating the moral conduct of the individual during their lifetime. To begin the process, the deceased must recite the negative confession. This is a declaration where they assert their innocence by denying specific sins. This confession shows their purity and knowledge of the judge's names, which is essential for proving their moral integrity. One of the most important rituals in the Hall of Judgment is the weighing of the heart. During this ritual, the deceased heart is weighed on a scale against the feather of Ma'at. Ma'at is the goddess who embodies truth, justice, and cosmic order. The feather symbolizes the ideal of Ma'at. If the heart is lighter or equal in weight to the feather, it indicates that the deceased has lived a virtuous life and is deemed worthy of entering the afterlife. However, if the heart is heavier, it signifies sin or wrongdoing. In this case, the heart is devoured by a fearsome creature called Ammit, known as the Devourer. This results in the annihilation of the deceased soul, preventing them from continuing their journey to the afterlife. Additional deities play roles in this scene as well. Anubis guides the deceased and oversees the weighing, while Thoth, the god of writing and wisdom, records the outcome. The Hall of Judgment is often depicted with symbolic figures, including gods representing the Ennead, a group of 9 deities, and protective figures that ward off evil. This judgment scene reflects the ancient Egyptians' practical approach to death and the afterlife. It emphasizes moral accountability and the importance of living a life in harmony with Ma'at. The Hall of Judgment was a central element in their funerary practices and beliefs, ensuring that only those who lived righteously could enjoy eternal life. The Hall of Judgment is most famously illustrated in the Book of the Dead, especially in spell 1-5. This spell contains a detailed description of the judgment process and the negative confession. The text was often included in tombs on papyrus scrolls to guide and protect the deceased through their afterlife journey. From an archaeological perspective, the Hall of Judgment offers insight into ancient Egyptian religion, ethics, and funerary customs. Its depictions in tomb paintings, papyri, and artifacts reveal how the Egyptians viewed death, morality, and the afterlife. Understanding this concept is vital for grasping the essence of their civilization.